that are stuck inside with no power. So we're going to find out how one of them is actually doing. This is George Nicholas. He's one of our iReporters, and he sent us a pretty compelling video showing incredibly strong winds. This was along the Hudson River outside his Jersey City apartment. This was just yesterday. And George is with us via Skype, I believe. George, unbelievable when you look at what you were dealing with, just the power of the wind and the force of that water. I understand that you're okay. You got food, you got water, a backup generator. But yesterday, you actually saw the Hudson River rushing into your apartment building. Is that right?
That is correct. I mean, it was an unbelievable sight to just watch the Hudson rise, and it rose so quickly. When that storm surge came in at around 7 o'clock, it was just a rush of water coming down 2nd Street, which we live on between Newport and Exchange Place. And it was just wild. And then all of a sudden, we had to race upstairs to the 6th floor where there was a common area because the water came into the lobby.
And
now we're trapped in the apartment.
I understand it was you and your fiance. You were rushing to try to get to safety. What happened next?
Well, at that point, they said we can't leave the building because there was water in the lobby. So then we had stayed on the 6th floor, which was a common area, which was well above ground. And then some of the neighbors, we were told some of their windows had blown out. So then we were a little concerned whether or not to go upstairs for fear if the windows were to blow in, then what do we do?
What are you doing today? Where are you now? And how are you living?
Well, fortunately, this building does have a backup generator. So we actually are one of the fortunate folks that have power, which is good. And where we've been just watching the news and just, taking in all this footage of all the destruction, and we just can't believe what we're seeing. It really is unbelievable what happened.
Are you able to get out of your building? Has the water cleared from your lobby?
No, we were told we cannot leave because so much water had gotten into the lobby that it's dangerous for us to go downstairs for fear that the wires, there could be some electrical issues. They don't want us to go down there, it's dangerous. So they said stay put. The elevators are not working. So they don't have the elevators working. And we're just hunkering down here in our apartment waiting for word for when we can leave.
Have they told you at all? Have they given you any guidance on when that might be? Or they're just telling you hold on and wait as long as possible and then we'll get back to you?
They said just be patient. They're short-staffed right now. I guess it's very difficult for some of the other staff people to get here. And we're just waiting for word. They made an announcement on the PA about 2 hours ago and said just please be patient and we'll give you further notice when you can leave. But they even told us that I think there's a curfew going on in Jersey City and that we're not allowed to go out. I can't confirm that obviously, but they said to stay inside and notice.
There is a curfew, as a matter of fact, George. How much food do you have for how many days? You guys set?
Oh, yeah, we're set for food-wise. We're just concerned how we're going to get to work. I mean, we saw those pictures from the Hoboken pass station. My fiance and I take the path to work every day, and we just don't know when we're going to be able to get to work, if we're going to be able to get to work, because apparently the subway system and the path was underwater last night.
George, what do you do there? Is your office still up and running now at this point?
My company was very nice, and they said to work remotely. They call us wireless professionals. So we actually are able to do work from home from now. But they said to be safety was first with my company, and that was nice. They sent that email, just be safe, and my boss has been checking up on us, saying just be careful, be safe, and he's been checking in on us pretty good.
All right, George, that's a good boss. We're going to be checking in with you on a regular basis, if you don't mind. We love your reports, we love your pictures, and clearly we want to follow your story and see how you guys are holding up there as the days go on, and hopefully you'll be able to get out, but get out safely. Thanks again, George. Really appreciate it. We got reporters everywhere along the storm's path, and we've got you to help us tell this story with your iReports. Why don't you take a look at what the storm did? This is in